Hi, Patrice. In your career, you've obviously been through tough losses and maybe stretches where your team's not performing the way you guys would want. I'm just wondering, as the captain now and as someone who's been through that experience, how you're going to handle the room for the younger guys that are really new with this team, both on the back end with a couple D men out and with David Krejci out, and the forwards, making sure that this doesn't get to their head too much, but they're also not trying too hard in the next stretch. How do you handle that? How do you remember handling that too when you were younger? Thank you.
Yeah, it's always about communicating. That's the most important part. I think it's that's what it is. Hockey is about making sure we stay together as a team when things are up or when things are down, and it's about figuring out as fast as you can things that you can get better at. And right now it's obviously or 5-on-5 play defensively and giving up easy plays, I guess. That being said, as you said, communicating to those guys that they're a piece of the puzzle, and they're important, and they shouldn't try to do more than what they just need to do. And it goes for all of us, to be completely honest. So it's not just about finger pointing right now. It's about everyone coming together and being better.
We'll do a last call for hands and go to Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Patrice. When you're not on the defense, but I mean, just in terms of young kids in general in the lineup, when they come in, they're playing their first games or they're getting their real first look, they're riding a lot of momentum. And then something like this can happen where maybe that can just crush that and turn it completely the other way. As veterans, do you kind of go back to when you were in their position and kind of remember how you got through times like that and then apply it to them?
Yeah, to me, it's always about going back to being in a moment. No matter what happens, behind you, I guess, or in the past, so you have to move forward and be ready for that next shift on the ice or the next game, for that matter. So I think that's how they have to approach it. I have to approach it with them, and again, it's at times simplifying your game, keeping things you know simple, and then getting more accustomed um, to things on the ice, and things open up and you make plays. You asked me about when I was younger, so that's kind of how I approached it, and went from there.
Thanks.
Joe Haggerty. Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Bergie. How much, just what we've seen the last couple of games in the D zone, how much does that correlate to missing a couple of hard-nosed, just tough customers around the net like Jeremy Lauzon and Kevin Miller?
Yeah, I mean, they're great players. They're a great part of our team. We're missing them, but it's been the motto in our locker room for many years. That it's about the next guy up. We believe in them, and we have to do the job. And bottom line, that's what it is. And again, I don't think we should finger point right now. It's the five guys on the ice defensively. It's not just our defense. It's forwards too, making sure you get the puck out. That can spiral, and the puck stays in the zone for longer than it should, and then that's when you get caught. So competing to me is the biggest thing. We have to compete and be harder on pucks, and that's it.
Our last question will come from Kevin Paul Dupont.
Patrice, you've seen a million of these permutations of if you will, ruts. So, there are times you play well, but you don't get the goaltending. There are times you play really well and you can't score worth anything. When it's like this, and so much of this is the back end, what turns it around for the back end guys? For the forwards, it's going to be a great forechecking shift or a great energy shift. What kind of ties it together for a defensive unit?
Well, to me, I think it's again, I go back to simplifying. I think really knowing what the outlets are, keep it to one or two outlets so that we're all on the same page and we can get out of our zone quickly. If at times if we kind of all try to do too much and try to get on your own program, then it kind of puts everyone on their heels and you hesitate, and then that's when the other team takes advantage. So I think we saw a lot of that in the last few games, and we have to rectify that, right away, and make sure, as I said, we talk as a team, and I'm sure coaching staff will make the right adjustments and go from there.